Thank you for visiting the CoinSeries channel again. These days, people talk about the SEC and Gary Gensler. In 2024, he plans to investigate the possible results of the $7.5 trillion FX market as it relates to ETFs. I will provide a brief summary of the market in the end. Actions performed. In a recent update, the US SEC chair revealed that the procedure for Bitcoin spot ETFs is now ongoing. Gary Gensler has provided further updates regarding the approval process for the Bitcoin ETF applications that are presently with the regulator. The US Bitcoin ETF waiting list might be reaching its maximum capacity, given recent comments made by US SEC Chief Gary Gensler. In a recent interview with CNBC, Chair Gensler said that preparations are underway to supply just such a product. Gary Gensler did not divulge particulars when he responded to questions in early January about Bitcoin ETF applications and the possibility of approval for such a product. 8 to 12 applications are presently being considered, according to the chairman of the agency. In addition, he hinted that the agency had little choice but to review the petitions because to the landmark court decision in Grayscale's favor. Prior to this decision, the court had already affirmed the SEC's power to grant Grayscale's wish to convert its Bitcoin Trust product into a spot Bitcoin ETF. SEC's utmost concern is following all regulations and protecting its investors. Gensler emphasized again during the discussion of the Grayscale decision that the SEC adheres to all relevant laws and regulations as determined by Congress and the courts. So, looking at the spot Bitcoin ETF applications was just another one of its duties, considering it has already turned down a lot. While he acknowledged the potential benefits of Bitcoin, he warned market participants to exercise caution owing to the inherent dangers and the lack of compliance among most enterprises operating in the space. When it comes to matters between the SEC and companies involved with cryptocurrencies like Ripple, Coinbase, and financing, Gensler has always focused on the securities regulations. By making relevant disclosures available to investors, these restrictions reduce the risk of fraud and manipulation, according to the president of the SEC. Also, high-profile arrests, bankruptcies, and sentences have purportedly cleaned up the cryptocurrency market, although Gary Gensler casts doubt on that claim. Crypto is still in its Wild West phase, according to the head of the SEC, who believes regulations are needed to level the playing field. I also think that many dishonest people work in the cryptocurrency industry. But it seems like the SEC is aiming at the wrong people. Like the Wild West, I think the cryptocurrency sector is full of mysteries and intricacies that no one can hope to unravel. But isn't it true in every case? Too many people and investors are careless with the time and energy needed to learn all there is to know about the exciting and complicated world of cryptocurrencies, and that's why they keep losing money in the market. Fast and easy money is what they're after. No casinos or gaming establishments can be found here. Even the government, which is supposed to be protecting our interests, seems to be trying to trick us these days. Examine those lawmakers. So, why has cryptocurrency suddenly become the bad guy? For the obvious reason that an explanation is more readily available? I appear to be veering little off subject. Whatever the situation may be, I'm expecting the XRP ETF to follow the green lighting of exchange-traded funds (ETFs) in January and February. An investigation into the $7.5 trillion daily FX market with AM and liquidity pools will follow this news. Ripple, which will act as a strong growth stimulant. According to a Ripple director, the payment firm is exploring opportunities to tap into the $7.5 trillion daily foreign exchange market. The firm is comparable to the Bank for International Settlements (BIS). During an online meeting, CBDC Business Development Director Alona Ripples allegedly made this revelation public, as reported by Jove. During the seminar, attendees learned more about BIS is Project Mariana. The Bank for International Settlements, BIS, launched Project Mariana to look into the future of tokenized FX trading and settlement. In a promotional video for the project, the Bank for International Settlements stated that the foreign exchange market is the largest financial market globally. Every day, this market trades for $7.5 trillion, all thanks to Project Mariana. The BS have full faith in the imminent ability of a tokenized financial system to revolutionize market dynamics. It should be noted that the project is a joint venture with the central banks of Switzerland, France, and Singapore. Exploration of the platform is confirmed by Ripple's Director Joe Vellante, described the project as Project Mariana and stated that Ripple is currently examining it. Project Mariana is a fascinating body of work, Vellante continued. The excerpt of Lunoz's comment on X was shared by Ari, a prominent member of the XRP community. We can watch a short movie. Using an automated market maker to facilitate cross-border cross-currency transactions is the focus of Ripple's fascinating parallel Project Mariana. Now more than any other financial market in the world, the foreign exchange market handles daily trades of $7.5 trillion. How can we settle foreign exchange and trade in a tokenized society? The idea of liquidity pools was probably brought up by Claudine earlier. The imperative need for adequate liquidity to fuel such models is, in my view, one of the most underappreciated parts of this. I will then offer my comment after returning to the article. The director of Ripple also indicated that allowing automated market makers to support cross-border cross-currency trading will be the focus of the inquiry. Furthermore, he underlined that liquidity pools are crucial to carrying out the models proposed by Project Mariana. The results of the test were announced not long ago by the BIS. Among the project's stated goals was researching potential cross-border settlement and trading mechanisms for digital currencies issued by central banks, as stated in the report. It used the idea of defiant public blockchains to do this. Research conducted as part of the Mariana project has shown that digital currencies issued by hypothetical central banks can be used for international settlement and trade, according to the article. The procedure relied on three essential components and involved simulated financial institutions issuing WCBDCs denominated in notional euros, Singaporean dollars, and Swiss francs. One was establishing a universal technical token standard on a public blockchain to improve currency exchange and interoperability. There was also a reliance on bridges in the process for the transfer of WCBDCs across networks. The final part is using a customized decentralized exchange to automatically execute and settle spot foreign currency trades, the far-field PL spectrum. Notably, the XRP community is patiently awaiting the activation of the XRP ledger through the XLS30D upgrade. Since the validators have not yet achieved the required consensus through ongoing voting, the M launch remains on hold. It should be noted that Ripple has previously declared its intention to support XRP DEX with its payments solution. Recent headlines have highlighted Ripple's foray into the $7.5 trillion daily foreign exchange market via liquidity pools and automated teller machines. The move by Ripple might be seen as a bold step into one of the largest and most dynamic markets in the world. Ripple's decision to investigate this area reflects the growing trend of blockchain technology integrating with traditional financial markets. The foreign exchange market's massive daily volume is analogous to a huge ocean, where the more agile and innovative currents of blockchain and digital currencies mix with the more traditional financial currents. Involvement from Ripple's in this area would be akin to a fast dolphin making waves in the vast ocean of traditional finance. The use of liquidity pools and ATMs is a novel approach to simplifying cross-border and multi-currency transactions. A significant shift toward decentralized finance principles and other mainstream financial system reforms is hinted at by this Ripple research line. The tests and Ripple's sister project Mariana's success proves that using blockchain technology for cross-border settlement and trade is both possible and promising. The foreign currency, FX, market is intricate, heavily regulated, and based on traditional banking institutions. Thus, there will be challenges to overcome. Ripple's foray into this industry is sure to encounter the same obstacles as any other new technology trying to fit in with the status quo. Finally, banks' bold and astute move to join the foreign exchange market via liquidity pools and ATMs is noteworthy. It might be the beginning of a new age for the administration of foreign exchange and other types of international money transfers. As Ripples explores this uncharted area, we could be watching an interesting experiment that blurs the boundaries between the traditional banking industry and the new frontiers of blockchain and digital currency. Now we will go on to the market summary. Bitcoin finished below the 41,927 support level after briefly trading inside the imbalance and breaking out with a single candle. There was no obvious improvement from this vantage point. Consequently, the fall will probably continue. Perhaps it will give this zone another go. As a result of 40,182 falling below 53%, the value of altcoins has plummeted. The 3.6 failed to break the 0.63 level for XRP. What comes next is a fall and consolidation below the 0.6204 mark. Despite my caution in yesterday's video not to consolidate below it, our new short targets if Bitcoin keeps sliding are 0.6117, 0.604, and 0.5951. It is now unable to submit any fresh contributions due to the need to keep an eye on the situation. Tomorrow, I will provide you with an update. Don't fool yourself into thinking that once you do, everything will be perfect. Share your thoughts and opinions by posting a comment below. Kindly continue to subscribe and like. Coming up shortly, farewell.